My current role is in the resourcing and workforce planning team. In our HR department, we do have other teams that people are working in. So we have HR, resourcing and workforce planning, health and wellbeing, and the HR business partner and employee relations teams.
We are a very reactive department, so much of our work is reacting to what we need to do as it comes in. And as you can imagine, it's can be quite hectic at times with lots of different demands on the team from different directions.
So our emergencies will be, you know, the recruitment of firefighters, the recruitment of on-call firefighters, making sure that these people are developed and skilled, and we recruit the right people with the right attitudes and behaviours to ensure that we can have those fire engines on the run, that we can have them available to go out and meet the requirements and the needs of our community. So we might not be on the forefront of, you know, the activity and keeping people, you know, safe and healthy, but we as staff, as corporate staff, we all contribute to the safety of our communities in the work that we do.
So although my job at the moment doesn't directly involve operational recruitment processes at the moment, there are times when I do have to get involved, and we would go to the Salisbury Assessment Centre, where you can see the fitness testing happening and the practical testing happening, and it's really good to be involved with all of those operational people that are actually carrying out the testing as well. And when I see that happening, I find that really rewarding, and it's really interesting to look at actually.
One of the biggest things for me is the teamwork. So it is a really great place to work. We do all work well together. And I think I've been fortunate enough to establish some really good relationships here. And it is really flexible as well. I'm a single parent, so for me having some flexibility at work is really key, and the organisation are really supportive of that, really supportive of their people.
One of the main things that attracted me to work for the Dorset and Wiltshire Fire and Rescue is about giving something back to the community. I think we forget about all the important things in life, and sometimes it's somebody being there when you need them most. It could be maybe, you know, a member of your family member that needs assistance having a road traffic accident. It could be one of your elderly family members needing assistance with fire alarms.
Just supporting people really from the start to the end of their career. And in HR, you see that full employment circle, that full kind of life circle where you bring people in through onboarding into their new career as a firefighter, and then you see that right through in some cases to the end of their career at retirement. So I think in some ways that's really rewarding. And you see how much other people get from the job as well, and how much it means to them to be part of the service.
You get people that are operational that have gone up in generations, like their great granddad, dad, and then them. You know, they've, you know, it does run in the family a lot of the time, but it's certainly given me a lot of security working for the fire service, and it's, you know, I think the flexibility of how we work is great. Having a young family and being a single mum for as long as I've been, I wouldn't have been able to do it without that, you know, the flexibility of how we work. So yeah, it's definitely supported me through some challenging times.
I find myself, when I say that I work for the fire service, people are always like, oh wow. And I do often say I don't put the fires out, but I think we all do contribute and make a difference. And I think perhaps for corporate staff, that's not always as visible. So I think it's important that we recognise that, you know, we are all part of the same team, working towards the same thing.